Go, go, go.
Welcome back. The Skinne Bekke podcast.
Wow.
What a hiatus. What a little break we had.
What a sabbatical.
It's
Unpaid.
unpaid. I mean, everything's unpaid.
That too.
Even when we're here, it's unpaid. But it's a labor of love.
Absolutely.
Actually, it doesn't even feel like labor.
It feels like therapy. Not gonna lie.
We therapize ourselves. But yeah, we were Skinne Bekke. I'm Shahina.
You can tell them who I am.
She's Nabs. And we are here to talk liquor about stuff, man.
Yeah, and I feel that it's been this long.
Yeah.
I need it.
Yeah.
You
I also
know?
need it. This has been a heavy, I don't want to say a heavy season, but like the topics were hard hitting.
Do you know what I was also thinking about? Side note, in the last episode we were commending ourselves on how consistent we've been.
To follow us up.
And then we fell off the wagon.
Yeah.
And even that, because of this, the themes of this season, it was like, you know what? It's fine.
Because we give ourselves grace.
Yeah,
Give
absolutely.
ourselves grace.
Okay, so tell me what we're talking about
today we are talking about the audacity to want more, which I love.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it took me a while to get there, especially with my upbringing, and I think it will resonate with you and a lot of our listeners.
Absolutely.
Because I think we have to realize that gratitude and being grateful for whatever you have in your life, it doesn't mean we have to deny ourselves things.
To want more than what we have, like even in Islam, right? Contentment is something that we seek. We constantly seeking contentment.
Yes.
And I think it's so important to recognize the difference here. So essentially what we're saying is the audacity to want more. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You can be content and happy and grateful for the things that you have in your life, and understand, or rather recognize your blessings, and at the same time want more.
Exactly. And not to apologize for wanting more, because I think in colored households and Muslim households, and I mean, I don't know for other people who had other upbringings.
We only speak about Muslim stuff because we are Muslims now, obviously,
come on,
right?
guys, work with us.
Yeah.
But for us, it's like wanting more, and the desire for more. It's wanting more meant that you're ungrateful, or there's like the sense of entitlement, or you're being difficult.
You know what? Maybe give us a real life experience example of where you are being audacious by wanting more, or you are seemingly.
It's like, yeah, but
You have
a roof over your head, you have food on your table, you've got clothing, you have, I really hate this. There are people worse off. FRO.
Fuck right off. You know what that does for me, right? So if my kids complain about something, they're complaining because they don't like it. It's not liquor for them. I never diminish or dismiss what they're saying by saying, it could have been so much worse. Yes, it could have been like 1,000,000 times worse, but not acknowledging the suffering as minute as I think it may be that they are currently enduring, because for them it's difficult.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, it's a difficulty for them in that moment. So I'm not going to use somebody else's pain
Exactly.
to make them feel better.
Yes.
So even maybe it's the audacity to feel your pain,
Yeah.
and not compare it to,
Yeah.
it could have been worse. Yes, it could have been worse, but right now this is the worst for me.
Exactly. Or maybe now I don't like, now for example, like simple example, now I don't like quilkos. I really don't.
I love quilkos.
No, I don't. Now you must eat the quilkos because that's all there was in the house. Ja, wat as kinders wat die kos het nie.
Ja.
Ja, Allah, okay, I get it.
So you're not allowed to have preferences, no?
Exactly.
Jy moet net eat.
Jy moet nou raak.
Free.
I get it. There's nothing else in my house. Like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna eat the cold
Yeah.
course, but let me just say I don't vibe with
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
I still don't like cold course.
Yeah.
I'll rather make me peanut butter bread before
Exactly
I eat.
that, right? So it's not that you're ungrateful that this course, alhamdulillah.
Yes.
But am I just gonna have a slice of bread? Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
So because now we have these feelings or preferences, or because you're constantly told to be content with what you have and be grateful, which yes, count your blessings, but it also indirectly taught us to minimize our dreams, because now you're basically sort of told to dream smaller and to downplay dissatisfaction. So if you're not satisfied with something, just shove it down.
Because dissatisfaction equaled ingratitude. Is that a word?
I don't know.
Ingratitude.
I think so.
Let's make it a
Let's
word.
make it a word,
Because
yeah.
you know what I mean.
Yeah, I
right?
know what you mean.
So that idea we have to
Have to let it go.
yeah.
Or with you having to say you're fine when you're really not fine. And the wanting more, the desiring, the audacity to want the more, it doesn't erase the gratitude.
Absolutely. Oh, this is the thing that I was thinking about. In the Quran, Allah actually says, when you are grateful, I will give you more.
Yes.
Now, when you're young, it's very literal, right? You're
Yes.
thinking, da, 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 da. But when I thought about it, especially about this episode, and I think we discussed it, I felt like, So, in showing gratitude, he's actually saying that there's more for you.
And it actually
That you-
increases your blessings.
Exactly, increasing, which means that even he feels that you are worthy of more, deserving of more, that there's space for more.
Yeah.
And through your gratitude for the current, there's more. He creates space for more. So this idea that we've been told that wanting more is ingratitude, the word we created, is untrue.
Yeah.
And we
Absolutely.
need to, what's the word when you demystify, when you, something, an idea, a concept, just forget
I think
about it.
demystify is a word.
Yes, it is a word, but it doesn't really fit in here. But what I'm trying to say is, it's not a real thing,
Debunk.
There we go, that
Okay.
guy. We really fruit. I won't even tell you what China said today's date is. Today's the 21st. What did you say?
I said it was the 21st. The 21st.
The 21st of May, bruh.
Yeah.
But okay.
Here we are.
Right.
So, like I said, we don't know how you grew up. We all grew up at different comfort levels, different wealth levels. So if you grew up in a state of survival, poverty, I don't know,
Scarcity.
So survival might have taught you that being grateful was having just enough. So if you had just enough, it's like, you must not be grateful. Okay. But when you maybe come out of that and you're busy healing, you now have to ask yourself the question, but what do I actually want? Because now you're in a better place now.
You actually, like, it's that dream small. You were told the dream can only be this big, right? And now you've created a life for yourself where you can actually say, but I think I want that thing now, because obviously, right, if you grew up as many coloreds did, you were really not thriving.
we were
surviving.
We were skyrocketing.
So now I feel that in our adulthood, we still carry that with us a little bit. I'll still catch myself being like, like that scarcity mindset.
Because survival gratitude is going to tell you, yeah, but at least you have something.
Yeah.
Just eat.
And that is very consoling to me.
Yeah.
You know, I find that brings me so like, oh, alhamdulillah. But when you're not in that mindset, what's the other mindset where you have the not
Abundant?
survival?
Not abundant.
It's in your notes.
I don't know.
Okay, but anyway, when you're not in survival gratitude and you're on the other side where you're still showing gratitude, but you're allowing yourself to be grateful and then say, yeah, okay, but listen, I'm gonna dollar this now because I want more, you know, and it's actually okay.
See,
and you feel
like the other episode, be a dollar root for yourself. It's all,
You know?
it's all connected. It's all
Yeah.
connected. So honest desire is really, it's just you telling it, like sitting with yourself and saying, but this doesn't feel aligned for me anymore and I want more. I think something I always tell my brother, like, I mean, he used to laugh at me when I tell him, and it is a bit of a joke. I will tell him, you're very low vibrational right now, because I'm like, you need to vibrate higher.
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
frequency's low.
Yeah.
Like, why are you buying like cheap stuff?
Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah.
You must want more for
yeah,
yourself.
like why buying Tenerife ice
Like,
cream?
why are you buying that? Like, I like cheap chips, but I'll be like, nah, but now I want more expensive stuff.
Yeah.
Like, let's buy the more expensive
Yeah.
stuff. Why buying like one rand packet of chips?
But the thing is also, right, like, why do you want the more expensive thing though?
Because it's like technically it's a better quality.
Okay, right.
It's a better quality.
Yeah.
Why don't we still buy like chipper, and I still eat it.
That's my favorite.
Like,
I was thinking
We
exactly about
literally
that.
he literally gave me 3 packets of chipper now the other night, and I was eating it. But then other times we'll be like, but now we smaak lekker chips.
Yes.
Then we'll go out and buy that. But in the beginning, his mindset was we can only buy the cheapest thing. And I'm like, but why? Aren't you deserving of a nice thing occasionally?
And that ties in with the Audacity thing, right? But on the chips thing, like, I will buy whatever I lust for. And even that is the Audacity. It's an audacious thing for me,
Yes.
right? Because your survival gratitude mindset will say, no, but rather buy this, man. It is lekker, but I know that's more lekker.
Yes.
But right now, do you understand? So saying to yourself, yeah, I do like this. This is actually my favorite, but the girls enjoy this, so I'm gonna,
Yes.
you know, that kind of thing. I see it with my mother.
Oh yes.
So, say we only eat brown sugar. We only drink a certain type of milk. We just like, okay, she loves all this, and I love that she now has these preferences, which are not always the cheapest option. Like like, we don't do margarine. We only do butter, and it's kadir, my bro. But I love that for her.
We used to buy Rick coffee. We grew up with Rick coffee.
I still love coffee.
And like now we'll only buy like Jacobs or Nescafe or Dover Egberts, or sometimes we will literally go buy like proper ground or filter coffee.
Yeah.
Because we've now become accustomed to
the
nicer things.
And it's possible, you know, and you're okay. You don't feel like, should I, shouldn't I? It's just like a normal thing, right? And obviously we have to take into account affordability. You can't be living beyond your means unless you're a Malding and that's what you do, because that's wild to me. But I love that I can see how my mother specifically has moved, you know, like, this is what I want and this is what I deserve. And that for me, it's a beautiful thing, because if you think that our generation grew up with the scarcity mindset, it's not necessarily that it was scarce for us. It was more based on our parents and their mindset rather than the situation itself. So their growth from childhood into adulthood and now seeing our lives, I bet you your mother feels like, yo, go just extra. You met your Pringles in your day.
And even when we buy, like when we order like takeaway or take out, and then she be like, why are you doing that? Like,
Yeah.
you guys, you're doing too much.
There is food. There's
Food in the house, and then we're like, yeah, but we don't smack to cook. Like, why would we want to do that? It's Friday, and we're tired. We worked all week.
Yeah, I mean, the audacity to believe that you are deserving. For me, I wouldn't say, sometimes I struggle, sometimes I do struggle towards the end of the month. I'm like, yeah, you maybe don't deserve this right now.
Like, wait a couple of days until you get paid. Like, don't blow your loss.
But I feel guilty for not allowing myself nice things when I stop myself, you know. And then I think, but this is actually my money. That I work
that
for.
You work for.
That would not have been here if it weren't for me.
Yes.
So if not me, then who? Okay, obviously my two broke asses. But yeah, man.
So we need to look at our desires as self-knowledge, like knowing yourself and what it is that you want.
Our nafs.
But not greed, not necessarily.
Now that's what I'm saying, right? That's
it can obviously go into greed territory. Like you could go into overconsumption territory. We're not talking about that. Like,
okay, yeah.
Let's keep it realistic.
Be clear on that, yeah.
We mustn't think of it as greed, because obviously we can go into excess. Like, don't look at your cart. We know we like adding things to our cart.
Yeah. But let it sit, man.
But let it sit in your cart. You don't have to check out everything.
Yeah.
We're not talking about buying in excess. It's just information. It's asking you what energizes you, and what.
Are you talking about our desires?
Yes, like what energizes you. Is it going for that dream job that you think, am I worthy? Am I good enough for this?
That is. Ugh.
Like, I've applied for jobs. Like, I sometimes just take chances.
Yeah.
I've applied for jobs that I had no business applying for. And then I'm like, I'm not even qualified. People ask for must-have degree.
Yeah.
And then I did not have a degree.
Okay.
And I applied for it. And I got jobs that asked for degrees.
Yeah.
And I didn't have a degree.
Yeah.
And I got the job.
It's almost like practicing. It's practicing feeling worthy.
Exactly.
You know, putting it into practice, where you do things that you wouldn't usually, because you feel you're not good enough.
Yeah.
And then you do the thing and you're like,
so
that
if
is fine.
I didn't have the audacity to apply for that job, I wouldn't have gotten that job.
Exactly.
But I had the audacity. I was like, what can I can only say no.
Exactly. So I mean, audacity is a lot like, or similarly to when you have the audacity to do something, it's really just building your confidence and allowing yourself, giving yourself permission and say, okay, cool, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do. What's the worst that can happen?
Exactly. And maybe you've outgrown that version of yourself.
Yeah.
Because we also outgrow versions of ourselves, and we can't stagnate.
Yeah.
You also have to ask yourself what you've outgrown, right?
Like people.
Yeah. Sometimes you outgrow people.
You know, I had a experience that makes me very sad still, but less sad than before, where I felt like, oof, you too. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. And it was a person that had been part of my life for so long, and it was really an amazing friendship, but it dissipated. Obviously something had happened and I couldn't fix it, and accepting that there was no fixing anymore was hard for me. And I think having the audacity to say, I deserve better, man.
Yeah, like, I want more out of this friendship or relationship, and this no longer serves me.
There's the border there. Anyway.
This no longer serves me. Or I'm putting in too much. This is not there's no reciprocity.
And maybe that comes down to also respecting yourself enough, you know, because I think I don't know about anybody else, but I don't often feel like this person's disrespecting me. I feel like a teacher.
Yeah.
Hey, disrespecting me. But disrespect can come in so many forms, my bro. And sometimes it hits you, and it hits me in a way where I can't identify what it is that's hitting me. Until I sit with it and I think, how am I feeling and why am I feeling like this? And then I realize I feel disrespected. Yeah.
So it's about wanting more out of friendships or out of relationships, wanting more rest. Because I feel like I used to not always respect my own body. When it came to saying no, wanting to just rest.
Like thinking that rest needs to be earned.
Yes.
I think, you know, I remember, I'm going to speak about my mom a lot maybe because I feel it's relevant. I remember as a child she would come home from work and she would literally be cooking with her bag.
Oh, that's crazy. Right?
She wouldn't even have a minute to walk in and rest.
And just decompress for it, like.
It's immediate.
Yeah.
Me, I come home.
Yeah.
I beeline to my bed.
Same.
And I am chilling here for at least half an hour.
Yeah.
At least.
Like,
my people know not to expect anything from me the minute I walk in here. Otherwise, they're going to get a monster.
Yeah.
And it's not out of fear. It's out of respect for you've had a really busy day, whatever the case may be. So everybody needs to retreat to their spaces so that we can come out and
then you'll just get
other.
a good version of me. You'll
Yes.
get the better version of me, and then we can all be better together.
Yeah.
Wanting more joy.
The audacity to want more joy. Sure. Because if you think about it now, how much joy has been stripped from your life because you felt that because you felt you needed to, you have to now.
Because how much joy do we think about it? Like, I mean, really sit down and think about it. How much joy do we experience in a day? Actually,
so whenever I wish somebody happy birthday, I always say, I hope that your days are filled with moments of joy. Because listen to me,
it's not a 24.
You're not gonna be joyous all the time. you're not a clubs, okay?
Welcome to Cape Town.
I think that expectation is really mad. And relax. So a day. If you think about your day, the moment you wake up until the moment you go and sleep, the amount of emotions, feelings, thoughts.
But there needs to be pockets of it.
Absolutely. And I always say to my kids, if you have the ability to find joy in the mundane, in the simple things, you will be guaranteed joy every day. Right?
I like a boring day, but then there's these moments of
like when we work from home, for instance.
Yeah.
My day is quite boring and busy, and I'm doing this and that and that. But when I'm at the office, I'm laughing. You know what I mean?
When was we were in the office?
On Tuesday.
It was a lekker day.
It was a lekker day, and I mean, so you have to, find the joy.
Find it.
And
create it for someone.
Yes, be the joy.
Be the joy.
But some men have no joy.
Yeah,
and it's
they,
fucking
and
evident.
They will try to,
and they will take it so from your seal, your joy. They're like pulling it out.
Oh, try to. Don't let them.
Don't let them. Okay, have the audacity to be joyous, to find joy.
To find the joy. And then
now I'm gonna go look now for the joy.
More emotionally available love.
Nah, fuck that.
Let's put a pin in that.
I am completely emotionally unavailable. I've said it and I'm sticking to it.
And okay, all of these things, they don't make you demanding. I mean, I don't think those were demanding things.
You know, I think maybe this is another episode where we talk about what you want. You want what you want. And if what you want seems to be demanding or the standard is too high or unreasonable, then whoever you have these expectations from has no business being there.
Yeah.
That is it.
They can remove themselves from your life.
But you're not going to change
Yeah.
what you want.
Yeah.
Okay?
You're just listening to yourself.
Yes.
You listen.
That's what I want. And if you can't give it to me, okay, cool. It's fine.
Because it's essentially your desires, it's your inner compass. It's not a character flaw.
Yeah.
You're just following your inner compass.
There's nothing wrong with you.
That's alright.
Look, I know with my kids, I'm constantly readjusting my expectations of them. Because they are evolving human beings. So to avoid disappointing myself and being unreasonable, I am willing to adjust with them.
Okay.
And I think depending on the dynamic of the relationship, sure. But if, for instance, I meet somebody and my expectation is that, I don't want to say this on the internet.
You don't have to.
My expectation, I'm going to say something. Okay, simple. This is very.
Okay.
That he must have a car. You must have a car.
I'm looking down.
In my mind, you must have a car because I have a car.
Yes.
Right? Don't come here with an Uber. It's not going to fly.
Without a license.
Without a license. Or jy ry sonder a license. And jy dink actually that is cool. It's not cool.
That's really nice.
I don't pay my fines, but I have a license.
But you haven't.
Okay?
Bare minimum.
So that is a standard that I will not drop. And I want what I want.
Yeah.
I don't know how we got here,
But
but we're going to move now.
We're going to move.
Yeah.
So obviously now you're audacious, right? We've gotten to the point where we are all...
I love that word.
We are all
It's so
audacious.
audacious.
We're living our audacious lives. But sometimes it comes with guilt.
A lot of the time.
A lot of guilt. You've now... You feel guilty because you've outgrown people. Maybe I don't want to say cut them out of your life, but you've moved on. They're no longer in your life.
Or you bought a new car and your whole family's looking at you like, money bags.
And it's 80 bucks.
Ja, Jay is my geld.
Guilt for changing your priorities, because what I prioritize, other people might not prioritize. And then people sometimes don't see the sacrifices you make for the things you prioritize.
Yeah.
And I feel like that sometimes grates on me.
Yeah.
Guilt for no longer settling.
Somebody said that, or somebody said that I am a bad mother.
Oof.
Because I just got to gym the whole time.
Yeah, but that's like...
But
Okay,
what I have
thoughts.
done, so that was just an example where I'm thinking, you don't know what I've sacrificed to ensure that I can go to gym and still be the best fucking mother.
But that's what I mean. Like people don't see the other side. The other side.
Yeah, they only see what they see, right?
Yes.
And that's cool with me. Like I have no qualms about you saying whatever the fuck you want to say about me, because I mean, does anybody's opinion actually count?
No.
Right? Number one. But I found it so funny that you would say that. Like, are you dumb?
And the guilt can be loud when other people benefited from you being small. Because it's
Guilt
usually
can-
people get quiet when they no longer benefit.
Absolutely.
I have had friends. They needed to be the biggest personality, which sucks.
Are you talking about me?
No, not you. Not you.
No, I get that. You know, when
And if you shine too bright, if you attain, I won't say success, but if you get something, it's like they can't handle that.
no, because now the attention. I think I just spat on myself.
Now the attention is on you, or you achieved something, and
Yeah.
now the spotlight is on you. because you were now audacious.
Yeah.
You now
Because you went for that job.
you went for that
now
job.
you got it. And now you're somehow better.
And now you got, and because you got the job, and now you can afford a new car. Now you got the new car. So now you're having a bit of a glow up. And because you got the new job, you're like, okay, I'm gonna get a gym membership. And now you're losing the weight.
Yo, my bro, that can send some people into a fucking spiral. And the inability to be happy for somebody who you love, supposedly, is wild. You know, and it always for me, I think about but don't you know that Allah said that what is yours will be yours, and if not, it's never gonna be yours. And I always see it like there's enough for everybody now. Like there's unlimited amounts of blessings in the world that exist.
Me getting or you getting
does not take away.
Exactly.
It's not. I'm not eating out of your bochi, my bro. Because you don't even like quilkos. You don't even like my quilkos.
Exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, when, because you had the audacity to want more for yourself, right? It opened up so many more opportunities for you, which you then were confident enough to step into.
Yeah.
And all of this no longer serves me because now you're quiet.
Yes. So I think,
So that's the thing about
I've had those dynamics.
Yeah. So, and you may feel a bit guilty because now you're losing a relationship or whatever, but that's not on you.
Yeah.
That's mad, my bro.
That is crazy. So growth will always threaten systems built on your silence.
Yeah, okay, I got that. I get that. You were quiet about the bad behavior that you were condoning, tolerating, accepting. And now you're no longer quiet.
You were just trying to be in the background, letting other people shine.
And you shining, and now you stepping into the sunlight does not mean that now you're being loud. It appears that way to the other person. Because they do not possess the ability to see that my friend's actually thriving now, and I'm so happy for this person. So fuck them, actually.
Yeah, or some people maybe choose friends like that deliberately.
Yeah, like you friends, like you know how at high school, where was I? I don't know, I was somewhere and then this person said, oh, she definitely came out with the ugly friend so that she can look better. I was like, yo, my bro, about these other two girls.
Oh my
God.
God.
So, I said, yo, it's got more. But that's it, the people like that exist who befriend or hang out with people who they actually think are lesser than so that they can look better. Some people are really fucking crazy. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, are you okay, my bro? Who hurt you?
Yeah.
What happened?
Because then you're so deeply insecure that, you got problems.
But, okay, I'll make the other thing. One.
And then, on the flip side, wanting more doesn't mean doing more. Your version of wanting more can mean pulling back. Because...
especially in a work situation.
Oh, yes.
Because, so Shaina and I have a very old school work ethic. And I think, but we have learned, so nothing's going to stop me from doing an excellent job, right? I'm not going to give you subpar standard of work or whatever, but I will stop myself from feeling like I'm doing too much, okay?
Yeah.
So stepping back in that instance is perfectly okay. Not slacking. Don't be cuck.
Yeah.
Okay?
You're never going to do cuck work.
Yeah.
That's never going to be us.
So, wanting more. So, and in doing so, in stepping back from something that's taking a lot of your energy and your time and just really fucking not making you feel cuck, is actually you having the audacity to want more for yourself out of that situation.
And it frees you up for the other things
that bring you joy.
that brings you joy.
That spark the joy.
Because then now there's going to be less burnout, there's going to be less chaos.
And just more time.
And more time. More time for rest. And then you don't abandon yourself.
You're guilty as charged.
We don't want that. And we've already said, we want more peace, more rest, more joy. And it's not lazy. Okay? Can we retire that?
Yeah.
Can we retire wanting to rest is not laziness?
I ask my mom, you think I'm kind of lazy. But I'm not. I rest a lot, my girl. I rest a lot.
Look here, my mom isn't so bad anymore, but like my gran was. You can't sit still around that woman. You couldn't.
Yeah, no, my mom will say to me, just relax. Go rest.
Yeah.
Again, I think it also has a lot to do with the monster when I'm not rested.
Yeah. And then at some point, healing invites you to stop justifying your wants. I don't know. I think I stopped that though.
I think there are still instances where I feel like I need to justify why I bought this thing for myself now.
Okay. It depends on the price though.
Yeah.
Do you think it depends on how much the thing costs? Or does it not?
No, definitely. But the thing is, again, it's my fucking money.
That's the thing.
You know
work
what I'm
so
saying?
hard.
Yeah, it's my
Treat
money.
yourself.
So I justify it to myself.
Okay.
Not to anybody else.
I think that's fair. Because I don't think I'll never justify it to anyone.
No.
Because it's like you said, it's your money.
It's none of your business, my bro.
Do you pay my bills? Because if you paying my bond, then for sure.
If I owe you money, maybe, which will never be the case. Which will never be the case. Then you can check.
If you pay a single one of my bills, maybe.
Yeah.
But you don't.
Yeah.
And you never will. So no over-explaining, no softening, no shrinking to be palatable. We don't do that. Not over here.
Look here, if I'm not palatable to you, then you must go eat somewhere else.
Go eat. Yeah.
Okay? Go eat your cream.
Yeah, it's very spicy over here. It's very spicy. Because you're allowed to say, this isn't enough for me anymore. I want a different life. And I want more.
And look, you're not saying this to other people. You're saying it to yourself.
Exactly.
Okay? It's not now. You're
not
to everybody.
I
don't want this anymore.
Please don't go up to family and friends and be like,
I'm done.
Yeah.
Okay? You're not getting up. You have to build this life for yourself. Please.
Yeah.
Relax.
And then basically, gratitude is not the opposite of desire. You can appreciate where you are and still feel the pull for more. It's basically you saying, I see what I have, and it doesn't say I must stay here forever. Look here, guys, we're not trees, man. You can move, you can leave.
You need to be moving. You need to be, and just because you said a thing to yourself, like, yeah, I'm happy here. It's as simple as you start a new job. Months have passed, maybe a year, maybe years.
Yeah.
It's no longer serving you. It's okay.
If you want a promotion, if you
want to walk away, please have another job before you walk away. That's a good idea. Or maybe it's so bad you have to leave immediately.
Yeah.
But being the audacity to say that you want better for yourself, that's the first thing, right? Acknowledging, yeah. At the end of the day, survival isn't the finish line. Guys, we made it this far. We survived whatever. All the yesterday.
And maybe you're still going through it and you're still trying to survive, and that's okay too. Do what you need to do to survive.
Do you know what I realized about life?
What?
It was like a fucking epiphany. And not that I maybe didn't know it, but it really hit home for me. And maybe it was during the Puasa when I was listening to a lot of stuff, is that there's always going to be a struggle.
Yeah.
And I don't say this because, that's what life is, and it's the reality of life.
Yeah.
The minute you feel, okay, then something else is probably going to pop up. So, what is the only constant here? It's us, we, yourself, the person you are, and how you are responding to all of those things coming at you. It can be a big fucking deal. It probably is in the moment. But when you sit up and you think about it, and you're like, okay, cool, you know, this is going to happen, so what am I going to do?
Even if your life is liquor now, anything can hit any of us at any time.
Circumstances
can change in an instant.
So the best we can do is know what our capacity is and just do our best in the moment there but remember that we're okay here, we're okay, you know, everything's fine.
So just remember, whatever your desires are, it doesn't erase your humility. Like, you can still be humble.
Because I am humble. I hate when people say that. I hate it.
But you still have humility. Like,
you can have humility, but there's no reason to say I'm a very humble person.
Yeah, no, I don't do
Show me. Don't face me.
Yeah. Your ambition doesn't cancel the appreciation you have for the things that you do have.
Yeah, again, like with your job, for instance, if you want more out of it, it's okay. Because it's almost like you're in this position now and you're like, you're cool, I'm really good at this actually, and now I'd like a bigger challenge and I want more out of it. Then you must be moving forward, right? Or you can stay where you are if you're happy there. It's also okay.
That's also the other thing, guys. You don't have to be audacious.
You don't have to want
Actually,
more.
audacious can be, I'm happy where I am.
Absolutely. And me, and I think that's something for me that I was like, why don't I want more out of this? It was because I'm happy. I'm fine. So, because society can also make you believe that you must constantly be chasing the next big thing.
Like if you go on Instagram and TikTok or wherever you're on, it's like everyone's like grind, side hustle.
Aren't you tired?
You don't need to be doing any of that. If you have a 9 to 5, whatever you're doing, a boring 9 to 5, clock in, clock out, and you're happy, that's okay too.
There's no reason to be killing yourself. And we have definitely, society has definitely made us feel that, I feel like I'm supposed to be doing more.
Or like turning your passions, your hobbies and your passions into your...
Monetizing all of that.
Guys, you don't need to monetize everything. If you like knitting, it doesn't need to be monetized. You can just knit for fun. Like honestly, not everything needs to be monetized. We can do things that just make us happy and bring us joy.
Yeah.
And you can just have a day job. Like really, I think that's really okay.
I think, yeah.
I mean, if you want to do that, that's okay. But I just feel like we've gotten into this grind hustle culture.
Yeah, that pressure can make you feel guilty for not wanting more than what you currently have. And like I said, there's absolutely nothing wrong with being okay with where you are.
And like everything is content. Your whole life is content. No, man, everything doesn't have to be content.
Unless you want it to, that's also okay.
And the wanting more part is just your nervous system saying, there's room to exhale now. Like you can, okay, I want more and I'm going to make the space for more.
And it's almost like welcoming it in graciously.
Yeah.
There's no
what resistance?
Thank you. There's no resistance to it, you know? Because sometimes an opportunity will knock on your door and you're like, nah, I can't do this, I can't do this, because I can't. You actually can. Because not only is the universe presenting you with this opportunity, all you have to do is dial.
Yep.
And what's the worst that can happen? Full cool.
And even if you fail, so what?
Failing is just trying, man. You tried. Okay, cool. Now what? Move on to the next try.
I fail at things all the time.
Yo.
I'm still alive. So you are allowed to say that you are thankful for the life that you have, but you are still becoming. And I think that's important. We are always becoming. I feel like you're never done.
You
like,
never climbing.
we're always in flux, and
Yeah.
I think that's the beauty of it.
I mean, we had birthdays now,
Yes.
and now we cack old, right?
Ancient. Ancient.
And I think back to 10 years ago, and I think, wow, okay. You know, the things you might have wanted, the things you valued back then. And I'm not talking about like deep values, I'm just thinking about, you know, so much has changed for me in terms of who I am and how I present myself, and you know, all of those wonderful things. And I think it's such a beautiful journey to look back on and be able to identify the moments in my life where it was okay, wow, that's when this happened, and when I started, or when I developed the skill to, you know, so constantly evolving and in a state of growth, you know.
You were talking about birthdays. My brother's younger than me, and okay, it was my birthday. He's asking me, how do I feel? And he said he's got so many things he wants to do, and he's worried he's gonna run out of time. And I'm like, I'm not ever worried about that. Like, I said there's always time.
Yeah.
And like, you just do what you want to, just do the things you want to do.
Yeah.
Like, you'll get to it when you get to it, and if you don't, you don't. Like, it's the self-imposed time limit.
Yes.
Like, why are you putting
and that pressure that you put on yourself, and you know, if you think about it, a lot of the time is spent wasted on, or energy. What if I don't? What if I don't? Instead of
and
just
a deadline, he gave
doing.
himself a deadline. And I'm like, and then if you don't meet the deadline,
Are you going to be punished?
and then
You're going to punish yourself.
Oh, exactly. Then you're gonna have that disappointment. I'm not saying it's not good to have a deadline. Give yourself like but make the deadline soft. Give yourself grace that if you don't meet the deadline, that it's okay.
Sure.
But like, just live your life.
Yeah. Man.
Have dreams, but like.
And maybe a trick is, for me, I'm very realistic about, like, maybe weekly goals or whatever. Like, I'm going to go to gym so many times, but if I don't, it's also okay. But let me try to do this at least, you know. So there's a sense of achievement when I hit the goal.
Yes.
And if I don't, it's really okay. I'm not going to, I'm fine.
Yes. So to end off, gratitude kept us grounded. But desire calls us forward. And that's how we're going to end the episode. And thank you for listening to us ramble. I hope you found some nuggets in there, some insight.
I'm hungry now.
For nuggets.
Yeah. I think that was insightful. Thank you very much, Shaina. I hope to see you again soon. Yeah.
We need to finish this season.
Yeah, because I'm done with the season now.
Like, for real. We want to be...
Gee.
I
don't say anything.
So, thank you for listening. Like, follow, subscribe, share, all the beautiful, wonderful things. And thank you for all the love that you give us. I think we're up to 8 people now. Those numbers are climbing. I love to see it.
Growing.
And send us an email, the Skinne Bekke podcast@gmail.com. Until the next one, bye.
Bye.